Wolf back again with the third part of the Wolf's Backlog playthrough of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. You guys might notice I changed a little bit of the volume stuff. The game is a little bit quieter now, I think, because I went ahead and looked, and the audio levels seemed okay, but with all the talking that happens whenever police are chasing you, it kind of was a little bit weird sounding, so I went ahead and changed the game volume down a little bit more. Anyway, though, on to Event 6, Germany versus UK Forced Knockout. So, next track, National Force 2. Leave the golf bags at home for this battle of high-performance luxury cars. Survive in second place or better in this race knockout at National Force to unlock Event 11. Win the event to unlock National Force 2. Alright, so we gotta try to win. What do we want to do? Ooh, we can drive a Jaguar. Yeah, we're going for the Jaguar. Go for a green one. Haven't done green yet. So, we're on Event 6. We're already like nearly an hour, if not over an hour, into this playthrough, and we have barely even progressed. All right. So this might be another one of those races where we actually have to play the race like 3 times in a row to actually progress. Because you gotta, it takes the last person out or whatever each round. Which is like, it's cool, but it's also kind of annoying. Because then you have to play the same race 3 times. Oh, wait a minute. I hear the game making some chatter on my computer. Hang on, I gotta pause this so that way I can go ahead and mute my computer. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn the volume on the game down just straight up to full on. Just, whoa, not 57. Just straight up to just 30. No, not 26. Oh, man. I love the Elgato, but sometimes it doesn't love me. There we go. It's actually really nice to play through this game again, because what ended up happening, the reason I wanted to do this playthrough, like, of this game in particular, was because I got the CRT home, which eventually I'm going to make a full video on, but long story short, I had the CRT at college. Me and the school was selling it at the sale of, like, stuff people had left behind in the dorm rooms the previous year. And me and a couple friends bought it, and then it got left in that dorm, and then I got it again, and then it got left in another dorm, and then I finally brought it home. And when I brought it home over a weekend, and it was mainly just a trip to just bring it home. So I didn't bring, like, anything else home with me. I mainly just brought the TV. And so I brought it home, and I didn't have anything to do. I didn't have my normal TV here because it was at college. I didn't have my PS4 here or anything. So I just had this night where I didn't have anything to do. So what I ended up doing was I just whipped out my PS2 and was playing some games on here because it's CRT, so you can play PS2 games on it. And, it's like I said earlier in one of the earlier episodes that, PS2s are built for CRTs. So I ended up playing some Need for Speed and some Destruction Derby also on here, and just had a blast. And so I was like, man, I really got to go through and do a full playthrough of some older PS2 games. So I was like, well, I'm gonna do that. Whoa, he went right over me. So I was like, I'm gonna do that. I don't know what game I'm gonna do after Hot Pursuit 2. I mean, you guys have any suggestions for games you'd like to see that you think I might own? Go ahead and leave them in the comments, and then maybe I'll go ahead and do some of those. I don't know, maybe Destruction Derby? Destruction Derby is actually kind of a hard game, though. So, I don't know, I might do some more. I know that depending on, like, how everything goes, if I end up getting an HD60, Elgato, or some other stuff, I'm definitely going to do some more modern games. Another Need for Speed game that I'd really like to do a playthrough of is Need for Speed The Run on PS3, because that game has... It's one of the few Need for Speed games, if not the only one, where you actually get out of your car a few times. And you don't really do much out of your car. It's always in a quick time event when you do get out of your car. But I would just really like to do a playthrough of that. That seems like a lot of fun, and show you guys that game. But I don't know what would be the best recording setup for that. I gotta check again and see if the game only outputs at a maximum of 720p, then I can record it without any issue on the old Elgato. But if it does 1080p, then I'd need to figure out something. But the weird thing is, because of the PS3's HDCP, that that might not exactly work perfectly, correctly, because you can't. It's a pain to bypass the PS3's HDCP for recording, and I wouldn't be able to record 1080p 60 FPS if I couldn't figure out a way to do that, since the old Elgato only does 720p 60 FPS. It does 1080p, but it only does 30 FPS. But if the game was 1080p 30 FPS, then that would actually probably work. It's a mess. Anyway, you guys understand what I mean. So, yeah. This game, I found out, actually has a pretty big online fan base, kind of. I found that there's this website called Need for Speed Mods or something like that, and you can actually, people like made new cars for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. They've made their own models and everything for more modern cars, which is really cool. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 is definitely by far one of my favorite racing games, if not my favorite racing game ever. It's just so well done. It's just such a fun game. I really should try to get it on PC so that way I can play it like at a higher quality and everything. So maybe that'll be an investment to make soon. I think I saw a new copy of it on Amazon one time for not that insane of an amount of money, so I might buy that. Maybe I'll even do a whole nother playthrough if I do that. Who knows? It's gonna be such a pain for me to put this setup away though. Like, I was kind of hoping, like, maybe I can record the whole playthrough in one day, just taking some breaks every now and again, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm going to have to tear down this setup and then put it back up again later on when I want to do some more playthrough stuff. Although I really don't have that much to do, like, over this summer, because I'm recording this, you know, over my summer break. So, you know, it might not be that hard for me to go ahead and do this playthrough reasonably quickly over like a week or so, you know.
Copy 31. 31 county. Vehicle took off like a shot. I'm after it. I copy 31. 46 county.
Scoot by you.
Vehicle to green BMW M5. County local patrol. 46 in high speed pursuit. Vehicle is a green BMW.
Oh boy, we're really getting pushed around by this cop.
31 county.
And that was a weird drift, but it worked. And now we're in last. Okie dokie then. This Jaguar is actually pretty fast though. This Jaguar is like treating me pretty nice. Can you get scoot, police officer? Okay, we're catching up. Oh shoot, you know, I just remembered, kind of a weird thing to remember midway through a video. My dad sent me a text last night that I still haven't responded to yet. I really need to respond to that. It always happens. People always text me when I'm like about to take a nap or when I am taking a nap or something. Or like they'll text me as I'm falling asleep when I'm about to take a nap, and then so what ends up happening is I'm like, okay, I'll respond after that, but then I forget that I got the text, and so it'll take me like a full day to respond to people sometimes, even if it's just like something real simple like, hey, do you think this looks cool? And I'll be like, yeah, but I'll tell them that when I'm done with my nap, and then it takes me like 4 days to respond. Whew, that was a weird way to park or whatever. Oh, geez, we're in second now. Somebody else took the lead. Now we're back at first. Good. Speeding on through the woods. I remember when I was little one time, I was playing this game. And that's a tree. And I think it was this level or another similar, like, forest-based level. And I remember I was racing, and I was on a shortcut, and I ended up, like, bouncing through the woods between all these trees and on the level, and it was crazy. And I ended up somehow making it through that shortcut without crashing, and I was so excited to like tell my friends about it the next day at school because like they all played the game too. It's kind of wild to look back at it and think to myself like, yeah, you know, this used to be such a big game. I used to go to school, talk to all my friends about it, and like the PS2 had internet capability, and I believe that I don't think this game had it, but some of the other games that I used to play that like I knew other people at my school played, like had internet capability, but just nobody knew how to use it. So like, you know, we would all talk to each other about it. It's kind of wild to think that like I never really played online with any friends until PS3 because that was such a straightforward setup with playing online. But with the PS2, it was like, well, you know, how do you set it up? How do I know you're not playing with weird strangers on the internet? Okay, this isn't good. We're in second place, and we're not. Although, if we come in second place... Whoa! If we come in second place in this race, we actually will probably still advance to the next round, and then we'll just have to win that one, and then we'll be good. But I would still prefer to win. Just in case. Oh man, my back hurts from sitting on the floor. After I finish this part of the playthrough, I'm probably going to take a break or whatever. Today actually is the day that a game called False Front came out, and I really want to play it, but I don't have like any money on my Steam account, so I requested a press key, but they still haven't responded yet. So, who knows? Alright, looks like we are actually going to be able to get in first. Advance to the next race.
You've unlocked the
You've earned enough points to unlock the
Z8.
BMW Z8. Oh boy. 12 out of 49 cars. Nice. I wonder if there's any secret cars in this game. I think that there's like cheat codes to like unlock all cars from the beginning. I don't know if there's actually any secret vehicles though. I think online there's people that have done like mods or whatever that let you play as like the traffic vehicles, so you can play as a delivery truck or whatever, but yeah. Okay, good start. In first place already. Oh, that was a close call. I was looking at my time and I did not see that truck coming straight at me.
54 County. He blew through the radar. He's going 120 plus.
County All Patrols, 54 attempting to overtake a
We're making pretty good time here, actually. We're not doing too bad.
Vehicle not stopping. I'll be in pursuit.
Copy 54.
Request more units.
Man, these woods have been on fire forever. Speaking of like wild racetracks, maybe I'll do the the Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge as the next Wulf's backlog, or maybe I'll just live stream that later or something, because that game, whew, that game had some wild tracks in it. I remember there was one with like a giant spider, spooky looking, kind of a scary game actually for like a little kid. Wonder like. Maybe that's like, I don't really like horror stuff, but I always like spooky stuff a little bit, like things that are just like eerie a little bit. I wonder if that's why I like video games and movies and stuff that aren't like outwardly scary, but are just kind of like stuff's like something's off. Get off of me! God! Is that a real life siren? I heard a real life siren driving by my house. Uh-oh. Cool. Sweet. Nice. Right into that pole. Now we're in second. Oh, God. Now we gotta catch up. Okay, here's a shortcut though, so this will help. Tiny bit. Man, now he's way far ahead. Jeez. Okay, but he has a cop on him now. I can see. So hopefully that will slow him down a little bit.
All units, 46 in high-speed pursuit. Vehicle is a blue BMW M5.
Uh-oh. That's a tree. Micah? Oh my god, he's really far ahead. Not trying to come in second. I am trying to unlock the forest to play later. Although I think he might have just gotten pulled over. Alright. Another jump. Let's see if we can get some huge air off of this one. Huge air. Nice. Got some big air that time.
19 County. I have the subject in sight. I'm near the logging road.
Copy 19.
Ooh, under the cop car. You know, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm kind of surprised that this whole setup actually even worked. Like, I didn't really expect the HDMI to composite thing to work with the Elgato as well as it did, but it seemed to, like, it just kind of worked. I was expecting to have a few more issues, mainly because one time I had a VGA to HDMI converter that I wanted to use with an Elgato because I was going to try to, like, screw around with an old computer that had VGA output. So I got a VGA to HDMI converter and then tried to plug that into the Elgato, and it wouldn't work. Finished in first place. You just unlocked the National Forest 2 track in all challenge modes. Nice. Cool, okay. I do not want to restart the race. Kind of surprised that it has restart race as the first option. Alright, what's next? UK versus Australia race? Wait, what did we just do? Oh, Germany versus UK Force knockout, okay. And there's another knockout. There's so many knockout races in this game. British Prestige versus Australian Brute Force. The Jaguar XKR and the HSV Coupe GTS do battle in this 3-lap race at Ancient Ruins. Finish second or better to unlock Event 11. Wait a minute. I want to see something. Do we already have Event 11 unlocked? Yeah, okay. So you can take multiple paths around. Okay, so I don't necessarily need to win every race. Actually, I'm going to use the HSV because I like the look of it. You don't need to win every race. Actually, we'll go yellow. You don't need to win every race. As I've said for the 4th time here, don't need to win every race to advance, I guess, which is nice. No, I mean, like, you don't have to win every race to unlock every what am I thinking of here? You don't have to win every race to unlock every other race. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. Whatever. I can't talk. Also, despite the video signal in this recording going through, like, multiple different things, it actually still, there's not, like, any lag in playing that I can notice, which is nice. Shortcut, nice, okay, cool. Is it? I think it might be this race that has a really long shortcut. Like, not a long short, like a shortcut that's really long and cuts off a giant chunk of the track. Catching up. Man, to brake, you really gotta slam the square button. Probably because of that whole, touch sensitive thing or whatever, the pressure sensitive buttons on the PS2. Yeah, that was something that, like, I didn't know, but, like, I knew. Like, I realized it when I've played the PS2 before, that the buttons seem to be, you know, you press them down further, your car goes faster, but I never really knew that that was a thing. I thought it was just my imagination, really. But it wasn't.
Commencing pursuit. Vehicle is a yellow sports car.
Copy 28.
Request additional units. I'm near the S curve.
Maybe I ought to try to plug in headphones at some point and see if I can get the audio out of the TV. You know, actually, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna pause the game real quick. Still hear me rummaging around, probably. I have a pair of headphones nearby. I'm gonna try to plug those in really quickly. Where did I put them? There they are. Not headphones, earbuds, actually. But sometimes I don't like to cooperate with older stuff. One time I had them plugged into a old Game Boy, and they did not want to play nice. Okay, they seem to be plugged in. Can I hear anything? Oh wait, hang on. I have the volume all the way down. It would be helpful if I had the music. Okay, no, they don't seem to be doing anything anyway. Okay, that was a good little test, but let me put these away now real quick. Honestly, it's probably just the TV. TV does not. TV, oh boy. It functions, but it pretty much does the base level of what you expect a TV to, which makes sense because this thing has been dragged around. Let me put it that way. I know for a fact, at least while it has been in my ownership, it has been through so much crap. Like, in order to get it, so the first time we bought it, in order to get it from the sale back to the common room in the dorm hall I was living in, one of my friends had to carry it, like, on his head, the whole way back, pretty much. And so it was, like, upside down for a good while, getting, like, jostled around and, like, bumped into things on a good 15-minute walk. And then another time, the second time, it got jostled around again and bumped into things when I got it the second time, and then thrown into a car, and then left outside for a little bit, and then finally brought inside. Yes, this TV has been through a pretty good amount, and so far as I know, actually, even less things work on it now than they originally did, because the VCR and the DVD player have never worked on it since I've had it, and then, if I remember right, even trying to watch TV on it now doesn't really like to work. It's pretty much just the composite input that works on this thing, which, like I said, is probably not the greatest sign about the electronics that are inside of it. However, I'm too afraid to take it apart, so it's just gonna stay this way for now, I guess. I mean, if any of you guys know of, like, if there's a service that maybe I can, like, send it to for them to repair it or something, let me know in the comments. I'm sure that there's bound to be some sort of, like, service that repairs CRT TVs or something. It would also be a giant pain to ship because it's so heavy. But, like, I gotta look and see if there's, like, anything nearby or something near me, because there's bound to be some place that would fix a CRT near me.
County 31. Wrecker is en route.
Nice jump. Some big air. Whoa, that's a little bump. You know, on the little VU meter thing, it looks like the game is barely even making sounds. You know, I just can't win with balancing this audio stuff. Although, to be honest with you, I think that the game audio needs to be, like, much lower. Like, it seems like the VU meter in the Elgato for the game audio is, like, less sensitive than the mic VU meter. Because the microphone can look like it's, like, blasting through the roof and still not be that loud. And then on the game end, it's the opposite. The game can look like it's barely even making a sound when in actuality it's really been pretty loud.
27 County. I'm out of it.
County 27. Record unavailable at this time. We'll advise when they're free.
All right. Sweet 140, 45, 45, 46, 150 miles an hour. My goodness.
I'm on your tail.
That's another one of the kind of things that I really like about this game, though, is that even when you're going stupid fast, the game doesn't do any of that, like, weird... Like, it's nice when you have a game that shakes your screen around and stuff, makes it feel all intense when you're going really fast, but it's also nice that this game doesn't really do that, because then you can actually control your vehicle. Sometimes when I'm playing Drive Club, if you get going really fast, the camera starts shaking and everything, and that's cool, but also makes it really hard to control the car, which I get is realistic, but also kind of makes it just unenjoyable at times. So,
54, 28.
all right, final lap.
Time for bumper cars.
Yeah, this cop is bouncing all over the place.
54 County. We're slowing up to do a pit.
Can't tell what kind of cop car that is. It's not the Crown Vic anymore. It's a different one.
54 County. I have the subject in sight.
I mean, I'm sure we'll be able to unlock it eventually and see what it is. Can't really tell, though. I know in real life a lot of places use Dodge Chargers now. Some places still use Crown Vics, but a lot of places have upgraded to Chargers and Challengers. Oh, come on, get off.
I have the suspect.
Crap. Now we're in third again. Fourth! Oh, boy, we really got to get scooting. Got to regain my position in first. Alright, we're catching up. I can't tell if this game has any sort of slipstreaming or drafting in it, because like you don't get points for it if you do, but I can't tell if that's a mechanic that this game has or not.
Slowing up to do a pit.
Like, because it doesn't tell me that I'm doing it, I can't tell if it's actually happening. Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh, come on. Get out. Stay behind me. Get back. Scoot. No. My position in first place. Get away.
Copy 28.
County. Unable to
Bounce off of that.
County 28. Tow truck en route. ETA 20 minutes.
Man, these really do be some long races. Oh, shoot. That was a shortcut we could have taken. Oh, boy. Behind me, in front of me. Get a... No, stay away. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're nearing the end, and that guy just got in front of me. Oh, crap.
31 County.
Although he just had to slow down or something. I just saw the tire smoke.
I copy 31.
Alright, final corner here. I believe this is the final corner. Okay, just gotta cross that finish line.
Copy 31.
Alright, first place. Nice. Cool. Earned enough points to unlock the Jaguar XKR NFS in all challenge modes. Cool, 13 of 49 cars.
Excellent driving. You have
Nice.
won the UK versus Australia.
Alright, so, yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of this part of the Wulf's Den, you know, or not Wulf's Den, that's my radio show. The Wulf's Backlog, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 playthrough. Gonna keep on going with it. Gotta make sure to save my game. Yeah. When I was looking at this memory card earlier, I was checking to see what save files were on here. So there was a corrupted data, which kind of spooky. Oh wait, no, I want autosave on. Yeah. Jeez. That would not be good, because if I ever forget to save the game, whew, that would suck. Game settings saved. Okay, so we should be good. Just gonna save it one more time real quick, just to double check. Okay, so, like I said though, thank you guys for watching. Might be, well, I don't know how these are gonna be spaced out, these videos, but I guess we'll figure that out as we go along. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video, maybe the next part of the playthrough.